I was sleeping over at my friend's dad's house one night. It was Friday, the first day of spring break. Late at night, I'd say probably 1:30 in the morning, when my friend started snapping his girlfriend Ilea. He had just sent a snap of the both of us with the caption, "What's up?" Just as he sent the snap, he got a friend request with someone with the username of Joe. I asked who is that? Before he could even answer, he got another snap from his girlfriend, immediately followed by one from this Joe character. He opened the one from Joe first. It was a picture of his road with the caption, "Is this your street?" We looked at each other in fear because of the fact it actually was his road. I asked, "You don't have your location on Instagram, do you? Or on Snapchat, do you?" He checked and said in a loud voice, practically a yell, "Oh no." My heart dropped. I asked if we should call the cops, and he said we might, but we should tell his dad first instead. On our way upstairs to his dad's bedroom, we got another identical snap saying, "You look nervous." James decided to screenshot this photo. We literally burst into his dad's room. When we showed him the screenshot, he got a notification saying Snapchat from Joe. "Open it," his dad said kind of nervously. James opened it, and this time it was a picture of his front porch with the caption, "Don't tell your daddy." His dad went downstairs and we followed him. He opened the closet to get his baseball bat. He opened the blinds to see no one, but it was dark outside. Just as he closed the blinds, he heard a knock for about 10 consecutive seconds at the front door. He looked through the people and saw a tall man with long hair, darkish brown colored, covering his face, and all black clothes. At least it looked like that, because it was pitch black outside. As soon as he looked into the people, the knocking soon turned into twisting at the door handle. I seriously thought that maniac might break in. I was about to ask his dad if he had a weapon. I asked, "Does he?" Not able to finish my sentence. He shushed me and we went upstairs and we followed him. We went into his bedroom. We locked the door and hid in the closet. His dad called the cops. We could hear pounding at the front door. A minute and a half later, although it felt like an hour given the situation, we heard heavy stomps on the stairs. I knew it wasn't the cops, because if it was, we would have heard sirens in the distance. He opened the upstairs door. He opened all the upstairs doors to find nothing. Finally, he came to our door. It was locked, though, so he must have known that we were in here. I just heard the handle twisting like crazy, and then I heard sirens in the distance. I felt somewhat relieved. 2 seconds later, that feeling went away. The lock must have broke on the door because I heard grunting from the man inside of the room. I could hear him adjusting onto the floor, looking under the bed. He was walking by the closet. He must have heard James's heavy breathing, so I covered his mouth with my hand. He stopped at the closet door so I could see the outline of the man's feet. Just then, the man opened the sliding door and dragged James out. Just for the record, this man was unarmed. He grabbed James by the throat. Then, 2 seconds later, James's dad popped out of the closet, meaning I was the only one still left in the closet. I peeked out one eye to see what was happening. I heard people from downstairs saying, "It's the police," since his dad was tackling the intruder on the ground and James could hardly breathe anymore because he was being choked. I shouted, "Up here!" The intruder tried to run away, but the cops saw him and arrested him. That was the last time either of us ever saw him.